Hello, 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 beautiful lights, and welcome to Agape Tarot. My name is Donna, and I'm a sensitive channeler. So, this video is to catch up on some things and share a little bit as well. Some things that have been going on. So, if you have been following and you had checked out the video of the tower where I was at a stoplight in front of a tower and Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower came on, I put out a warning for everybody to pay attention and to be very observant of their surroundings to prevent an accident. Well, I have to say, I've had 2 incidents already about not paying attention. One, I thought it was a 4-way stop, and I found myself in the center of a road with cars on this side and cars on that side, and by the grace and the protection of my angels, I was not hit, nor did anybody fender bender type pile up or anything like that. Thank goodness, nobody. And I really didn't see it. I didn't see it until I was like in the center. And a second incident was my strays came in, and I don't know what the ones were doing in the front that made me back up, but then I ended up stepping on one and it was and I fell on my ass because I didn't see it. So I know that we talked about the dates, and I feel like September the 9th, between the 9th the 18th and the 18th to the 28th, 27, because that was the year he passed. So I would love to hear. I'm like, oh my goodness, Divine, was that just a warning for me? And is anybody else experiencing anything from that download? I get a lot of downloads and a lot of guidance through a higher source. So, with that being said, I received another vision, and it was very disturbing, hence why I have these cards out, and I'm going to explain. I seen an eagle, and I seen a lion. And I seen the lion devouring many people. People following a false light, because down the throat of this lion, down this tunnel of this lion, was light. But at the very end of the tunnel, it was like capped off. It was like a false light. It didn't go beyond that tunnel. I've spoke of discernment for as long as I've been going live, and whether it was on Facebook, whatever, where I started back in 2021. Now everybody says discernment, and we're going to talk about that because we have a lot of people leading people into a spiritual matrix. A spiritual matrix where you are going from one matrix to another because we're not being discerning. See, the Two of Wands, wands being passion, fire, what looks good to the world. The Two of Cups, what we want to hear. So many people want to hear untruths. That is not going to get you anywhere. It will not get you to the light. It's capped off. And you will realize that when you see no progress, no growth forward within yourself, because everything is within you. You have to have confidence, discernment, self-realization. Most of spiritual people are leading people into that matrix, keeping them stuck on relationships that are dead and gone, making them believe that it's everybody else's fault and there is no responsibility on someone else's side. Yes, there is. And I'll say all the responsibility is on your side. We create every situation in our life. Whether we are allowing something, whether we are taking actions that we know, if you listen to your soul, should not be taking. But we seek out what we want to hear because it makes us feel good. But it's not getting you to do the work to free yourself to really rise into the sun. The children of the sun are supposed to be rising up. But I'm seeing it. And Spirit has shown it to me. And trust me, I watch a lot. I watch a lot. And everybody is regurgitating the same stuff. Something new comes out, a new word, whether it was I came out with it or anyone came out with it, everybody starts using it. They are not learning from the divine, they're learning from each other. They are not guided by the divine, they are guided by one another. It is a sheep mentality of spirituality that's got to stop. This is what we need, is balance, discernment, okay, with the Two of Swords, groundedness, knowing, tapping into the vibrations of earth and people. This represents the earth realm of the pentacles. Feeling energy, using discernment, being solid and grounded, and using the logic and taking the mask off and choosing to really look at ourselves. Look at our choices. Why we are choosing this over this. It's scary. So I'm going to read from, it's a Rush song. It's called Limelight. If you don't know the band Rush, and you know I've always loved Rush, but I never discerned the lyrics the way I do today. It's like certain groups I go through phases with that I'm receiving and channeling messages. And right now, Rush is just so profound in me that I'm just really guided to their lyrics. So, living on a lighted stage approaches the unreal. For those who think and feel, in touch with some reality beyond the gilded cage. Cast in this unlikely role, ill-equipped to act with insufficient tact, one must put up barriers to keep oneself intact. The gilded cage is your energy. When we are all players in this thing called life, we start seeing how things are unreal, but only for those who think and feel and use discernment. I think a lot of us, we come here, that unlikely role, we come here and we don't fit. So because we are ill-equipped, we take on personas and characters of somebody else's play. But to keep yourself, your sovereignty intact, you have to put up barriers. Living in the life, the universal dream, for those who wish to seem. Those who wish to be must put aside the alienation. Get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlined theme, the matrix. For those who want to fit in, so they don't feel alienated. Living in a fish eye lens, caught in the camera eye, I have no heart to lie. I can't pretend a stranger is a long-awaited friend. Media. Using discernment, using your discernment to tell what is real, what is a lie. Because that stranger is a long-awaited friend, your true soul connections. All the world's indeed a stage. We are merely players, performers and betrayers. Each other's audience outside the gilded cage. So when you leave your own sovereignty, you now become the audience of somebody else's reality, somebody else's play. But in your own gilded cage, your own sovereignty, you are the creator, the actor, the player, the audience. You are everything. And you get to decide how your life, your play is going to unfold. Taking that power back. Too many people are giving their power away. Spirituality is not something we do, how we dress, how we wear our hair, how we speak. Spirituality is a process of learning oneself. And who knows oneself better than you and I? And not trying to fool ourselves, not try to fake ourselves right into being someone else's audience, but taking control of our own play. Taking responsibility for the direction in your life. I would love to know how many people have been watching the same people saying somebody was coming back, and you've been waiting how long and how many years hearing the same thing? Where's the discernment there? People are living in such alternate realities. Created by others. When you come into reality with oneself, you see self for everything that we are. The good, the bad, the ugly. We lose that ability to blame shift. We start realizing that everything that we've created in our life, we've created. Absolutely. If we want change in life, then we have to take action. What needs to change within to change without? If you are doing the same thing and expecting a different result, that is a form of insanity. And no reader is going to fix anything for you. Good readers, ones with connection, not just tarot, but a modern day prophet can help to guide you, but you still have to do the work. You still have to run your play. Words and cards are not going to fix things. So I can see why everybody likes to hear, so much abundance and love, and the person that you want is coming back. I can get it. I get it. But it's doing more harm than good. You need to take action, take control back of your life. So we have to see the darkness with the light. Everything's not good. I don't know if there's anyone with a perfect life. We all have our struggles and our challenges. What are our solutions? I can read the energy, but I can't tell you exactly what to do when I do collective readings. But I don't even think I need to do that. You already know. But you have to face that reality of knowing, tapping into your higher self. The knowledge is all there. Are you unmotivated? Okay. Are you unwell? Do you have a mindset of nothing's going to change? This is just my lot in life. Because all that is so empowering. Remember, what we think, what we envision, what we say, all creates. I think so many people are so lonely right now. Why? We all have to get real. Why? Is there no true interaction with people? Is it fear? Trust issues? Now we have to look at, the psychology of things. Do we have certain patterns that until they are healed and broken, continue to play out the same in your life? Attachment issues, codependency. When we can get real with that and start doing the work, things will change. They will get better. They will absolutely get better. The mind is a powerful battlefield, and it takes a strong will and wanting something so much greater than what you have to create that motivation for change, for healing. And the only one that can do that is yourself. Only yourself. It just saddens me to see that vision. I have been called to do what I'm doing to help people to escape a matrix, only to now find myself up against a spiritual community that is trying to put them in another matrix. I got my work cut out for me. It's funny, I just revisited the story of Harry Houdini. And he took on the spiritual community. So I invite anyone that may be watching that is a tarot reader, spiritual healer, whatever. Tell me something you possibly could not know about me. And then you're legit. So, guys, many blessings. Blessed be. Food for thought. Don't just listen to what I'm saying, hear it. Peace out and agape.